the success in Pakistan when they won 2-0 away, which was a major success. You'd expect that to continue on a regular basis, if not losses, at least, draws. But unfortunately, that has not really happened. And they've lost to Zimbabwe at home, which is not the best of efforts. They came back very strongly in the next match. Just having a look at that short pitch delivery again. But I think what they need to do is what they're doing exactly now. There have been various occasions when they have created a space for themselves, created a strength for themselves, but they've just let it go. The stubbornness and the temperament that's required in a test match has been missing. Oh, look at that release. Yeah, that was the short pitch delivery.
Yeah, cross seam. We see that being used regularly in test cricket, looking for that unpredictability in bounds. Because if it hits a seam, it'll react in a certain way. The belly, different. 194 for 3.
শিয়া বাটার ও ভিটামিন ই সমৃদ্ধ লিলি হালাল বিউটি সোপ, তারুণ্যময় উজ্জ্বল ত্বকের জন্য।
টাইলক্স টয়লেট ক্লিনার, যার অ্যান্টিব্যাকটেরিয়াল এজেন্ট টয়লেটের কোনায় কোনায় পৌঁছে 99% জীবাণু ধ্বংস করে।
কালার এক্সপার্ট, জর্জ স্যাপ এবং মাইল্ড অন হ্যান্ডস টেকনোলজি সমৃদ্ধ অরিক্স ক্রিস্টাল ওয়াশ, আপনার লন্ড্রি এক্সপার্ট।
শিয়া বাটার ও ভিটামিন ই সমৃদ্ধ লিলি হালাল বিউটি সোপ, তারুণ্যময় উজ্জ্বল ত্বকের জন্য।
Have one, you feel like having a lot more. At the moment, the two in the middle would like a bit of pani puri after they finish the day, and they'd like to finish the day just the two of them still being together in the middle.
Prabhat Jayasuriya, he gets a turn from the Goal City end for the first time in this game. Lots of overs from the debutant Tarindu Ratnayaka from this end. But now to the senior man. Wicket lucky over is a fact. He loves bowling here, the Goldozer as we call him.
Yeah, he's the third highest wicket taker after Muttiah Muralitharan and Rangana Herath here at this ground. So he'd fancy his chances, but he's not been allowed a wicket so far. That's the sweep he employs very well. He loves to play the shot. The 150 partnership comes up. Look to be going on pretty comfortably at the moment.
Don't allow the bowler to settle. They've used their feet well, not only in coming down the wicket, but the main factor is how deep you get in your crease, and both these batters have done that with very good control. And when you can sweep as well, you're giving the opposition captain a headache, and this is what he'll keep doing all the time, pushing his fielders here, there and everywhere, not knowing how to stop those runs. Those are the options you need to employ and be busy. Two fielders on the to build those dots.
You're talking about the depth, using the depth of the crease where the interception points are for Mushfiqur Rahim and Shanto. You can see that Mushfiqur Rahim, well, both of them have used that depth, allowed the ball to come on to them, and they've also used their feet to go down and meet the ball.
Oh, that's perfect. There's a slight little gap between the three clusters. There's an area which indicates that you're lunging to the ball if you're making contact there. That they haven't done well. And therefore, controlling those lengths is the key.
I suppose we have the advantage of the analysis up here. down in the middle, you've got to read the game off the track and decide what to do.
Yeah, you do have your analyst who will generally be giving you that feedback, probably at the break.
Of the two, Mushfiq Rahim by far more adept at using the depth of the crease. That's for sure. Does wait for the ball to come back, goes back, short-statured man. He's got a good center of gravity as his eyes over the ball as it hits the bat. And comfortable on the back foot once again. Overdone, 196 for 3. .151 of 270 balls, very, very crucial from the Bangladeshi perspective in recovering from the sorry start.
The field stays the same for Shanto, but Asita Fernando opts to go around the wicket. No! He's played the sweep really well, playing it more on line, the paddle, full-blooded sweep, and until previous over, he's made contact with every single shot that he did try to play. I like the way he rolls his wrists over, stretches and tries to meet it way in front, which are good signs.
বাংলাদেশি ও প্রবাসী ভাইদের জানাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম। অনলাইনে বেটিং করবার জন্য ভালো কোনো সাইট খুঁজে পাচ্ছেন না? আর নয় দেরি, এখন বিউইন 365 নিয়ে এলো দারুণ সব অফার। অ্যাকাউন্ট খুললেই পাচ্ছেন ফার্স্ট ডিপোজিটে 10% বোনাস। ইউজারদের সুবিধার্থে লেনদেন করতে পারছেন বিকাশ নগদ রকেটে। আমাদের সাইটের মাধ্যমে 24 ঘন্টা কাস্টমার সার্ভিস এবং উইথড্র পাচ্ছেন 2 থেকে 3 মিনিটে। সততাই ব্যবসার মূলধন। আমরা কথায় না কাজে বিশ্বাসী। তাই আর নয় দেরি, অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলতে স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নাম্বার অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নাম্বারে যোগাযোগ করবেন।
Bit of shoulder in has just made it a little awkward for Shanto to try and negotiate that.
Looked like Mendes had to wait an age for that ball to get to him. Do you know why?
The slow one, 131.
No, Shamim. Those pictures were in slow motion.
Russell, you and your cheekiness. It's a continuation of the same line and length, but maybe an attempt to really entice the batter to do something silly.
You got to keep doing something different. Keep trying all the time. Asita Fernando has that ability. Then we saw him use the cross-seam ploy. Ball landing on the belly would help scuff one side up and maybe bring reverse sweep into it. Correction, reverse swing. The afternoon we tend to doze off a bit. Lush green conditions because of the amount of rain, so the ball's scuffing up. No! There's not much chance, and hence you got to find ways of doing it legally.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, even the wicket is not too abrasive. It might be bereft of green grass, but there's a bit of grass, and it's not really allowing the ball to be, scruffier on one side. Deliberate effort always made by the fielders around to polish one side and get the ball to reverse swing. Another thing I haven't noticed too much is too many Yorkers attempted, mostly depending on good length or back of length deliveries. Maybe we can find out the percentage of Yorkers bowled.
I'm just watching that kite in the distance. Prashant Abhisingha did say it was time to fly a kite.
There is a lot of kites being flown. I've noticed at the Golf Face Green in Colombo. You go out in the afternoon, there's hundreds of kids flying a lot of clouds.
Oh, it's not only kids. An older
You too?
Roshan does.
Sure.
Not here in the com box. I was just wondering. That's his.
This is good, tight, accurate bowling, but equally good batting from Najmul Hussain Shanto. Ends the over, 196 for 3.
সানবিট সব দিবে সামাল সানবিট ম্যাজিক প্রেস ডিশওয়াশিং এর মাথা ঘোরানো সলিউশন
শিয়া বাটার ও ভিটামিন ই সমৃদ্ধ লিলি হালাল বিউটি সোপ তারুণ্যময় উজ্জ্বল ত্বকের জন্য।
কালার এক্সপার্ট জর্জ স্যাপ এবং মাইল্ড অন হ্যান্ডস টেকনোলজি সমৃদ্ধ অরিক্স ক্রিস্টাল ওয়াশ আপনার লন্ড্রি এক্সপার্ট।
সানবিট সব দিবে সামাল সানবিট ম্যাজিক প্রেস ডিশওয়াশিং এর মাথা ঘোরানো সলিউশন
$80 and $70 respectively to Najmul Hussain and Mushfiqur Rahim have taken Bangladesh to a decent total so far. Slip in position, the one that turns. Still haven't really noticed too much purchase of the wicket from any of the spin bowlers.
We did see a bit in the first session. That was due to the moisture that was in the pitch. At that stage, it's dried up and disappeared. Tarindu Ratnayaka was the bowler that we saw get some turn. Now, Prabhat Jayasuriya, none at all.
Which is allowing Mushfiqur Rahim to just shimmy down the wicket, come to the pitch, knowing that maybe that turn is not going to be there, and play it comfortably, just like that.
You're right. The moment you see that turn, and then you start thinking, oops, one could turn, one goes on with the arm, one turns. Both my edges are in question, and you have to change and start trying to pick if the ball will turn, how much, and which way. But that challenge not there for the moment. There you go, plenty of time to maneuver the ball to wherever you wish.
Well, we know it's not been turning, and it's been beneficial to the cause of the batters. And trust the turn of the track, play accordingly. Simple enough to tuck it round the corner. Milking the runs has been very impressive from the Bangladeshi batters so far. Yeah, this is the first game of the 25-27 World Test Championship cycle. Very crucial to both the teams, getting off to a good start.
Yeah, you look at what you have to play, teams in front of you, where you have to play them. Consider your strengths, and you really do aim or two early. Try and get a head start, home conditions. So important that you get those points.
Sweep employed once again quite comfortably.
6 series is what a team needs to play. 3 at home, 3 away. Sri Lanka's 3 series are Bangladesh, India and South Africa at home as
Concerns for the fielding captain in where actually he's going to place his fielders. There's been a lot of toing and froing. Angelo Matthews pushed back to long off, being brought back into the mid-off area. There is a mid-on.